My mother used to say, "No one tells you what it really feels like to grow old." I remember sitting with her after a doctor's appointment. The doctor talked about her blood pressure and her bones, but he never asked how she was feeling inside. He never asked what it was like to watch the world move on without her. That day, I realized there are parts of aging no doctor ever mentions. Doctors are good at counting heartbeats and measuring strength, but they don't measure the quiet ache of feeling invisible in a crowded room. They don't warn you about the strange new silence that settles in after retirement, when your name isn't called as often and your phone rings less. They focus on pills and therapies, not on the shifting tides of memory and meaning. Aging is not just about aching knees or slowing steps. It is about the stories we carry and the ways we see ourselves. It is about the laughter that still bubbles up and the tears that sometimes fall when no one is watching. These are the truths that often go unspoken in the doctor's office. So much of aging is lived in the spaces between the checkups. It is the quiet courage of facing each new day, even when it feels uncertain. It is the wisdom of knowing that the heart can still hope, even as the body changes. There is an emotional journey that comes with aging, one that often surprises us. After decades of working, raising families, and filling many roles, retirement can feel like a sudden loss of identity. Who are we, when our titles and routines are gone? It can be hard to answer that question, especially when the world seems to look past us. Loneliness is another quiet companion that doctors rarely mention. Outliving friends and loved ones can leave a deep ache. The phone calls become fewer, the invitations less frequent. Sometimes it feels like the world is moving on without us, leaving us behind in the shadows. This loneliness is not just a passing feeling, it can shape our days and nights. Yet even in these moments, there is a chance to rediscover ourselves. The weight of loss is real, but so is the strength that comes from surviving it. We find new ways to connect, whether it's through a letter, a shared meal, or a simple smile to a stranger. The heart, though battered, learns to love in quieter, deeper ways. It is important to talk about these feelings, to name them, to share them, and to remind each other that we are not alone. The emotional side of aging deserves as much care as our bodies do. With age comes a wealth of experience that no one can take away. Seniors hold stories, lessons, and wisdom that the world still needs. Even as our roles change, our value does not fade. In fact, it often... It is about what is gained and what is still possible. Aging teaches us the art of gratitude. We learn to appreciate the quiet moments, the gentle touch of a hand, the warmth of a memory. Instead of chasing perfection, we find peace in being present. We learn that life does not have to be flawless to be beautiful. Growth does not stop with age. Seniors are still allowed, still encouraged to seek adventure, to find new passions, and to dream. Whether it is learning a new skill, traveling somewhere new, or simply laughing with friends, the spirit of adventure can live on at any age. Hope and curiosity are not just for the young. There are parts of ourselves that need protection and celebration. Our spirit, our humor, our faith. These are the treasures that make us who we are. They are the parts that illness and time cannot take away. We must nurture them, hold them close, and share them with others. Aging is not an ending. It is a new chapter waiting to be written with courage and hope. If you are reading this, remember, your story is far from over. What have you learned about aging that no doctor ever told you?